Hey everybody, and welcome back to another mod review. Today we're going to take a look at an interesting pack of mods, 5 different mods in total, that might help you care for your animals at the early start of a game. So, we all know that there are various animal feed bags in the shop. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Here under big bags, we've got pig food, um, horse food, or oats. Got chicken food, which is basically a big bag of wheat, and that's pretty much all we have as far as the base game big bags for animals. And of course, they're each 1,000 liters, and they are $1,000 for a big bag of pig food, $1,400 for 1,000 liters of oat, and $1,500 for 1,000 liters of wheat. Well, what this mod introduces are 5 bigger big bags. In fact, they are 5,000 liters each. And let's go ahead and take a look at them here in the shop. Got 5,000 liters of wheat for $6,250. That's for our chicken feed. We actually have 5,000 liters of forage for our cows at $6,250. We've got 5,000 liters of oat here for our horses, and we've got 5,000 liters of pig food. Now, here's where I don't think the mod author paid any attention to the store. So we've got 5,000 liters of pig food for $6,250. Okay, but we can buy 5 bags of pig food for $5,000. So there is a little bit of a price discrepancy here. In theory, we should have this for maybe $4,500, so that we have a savings when we buy in more bulk. So I wouldn't be buying the big bags of pig food until the prices are changed, because it's not to your favor. And then we also have, interesting enough, a big bag of sheep food. Now we're going to take a look here because I think this is grass. I think it's 5,000 liters of grass. We're going to have a look after we buy these here in the shop. So if we pick these up, now ignore the lease price. I don't know how this is going to work with a lease. It might be a way to get this food for cheap, or you might find yourself regretting this and the fact that you will no longer be able to return a big bag of food once it's completely empty. But at any rate, $6,250. Go ahead and buy one of each. Now, something I wish Giants would implement here at the store, they have it for bales, is the ability to basically pick that you want to buy more than one. But for pallets, it's not that way. Now, if you wanted to buy 5 pallets of chicken feed, for example, you'd have to do this 5 times. And that's one place where having a bigger pallet of chicken feed or horse feed or whatever really comes into play, because you don't have to, hit it 5 times in order to get it. So here we are. We've got our chicken feed, our forage for our cows, oats for our horses, pig feed for our pigs, and then I'm pretty sure this is grass. We're going to take a look at it. We've got a forklift over here. We're going to go ahead and pick it up and just see what the fill icon says. So when you download this mod, you will download a RAR file, R-A-R file. It will end in R-A-R. That is simply a form of compressed file. It's like a zip file, only a different format. What you'll need to do is you'll need to extract that RAR file, and I'll show you here in a few moments. So we've got a pile and the straight lines, which is grass indeed. So we've got a pallet of grass here for our sheep. So if you happen to own sheep and you don't have a good area that you can mow to get grass, well, come down here and buy a pallet of grass, because we know you can't buy a grass bales in the shop. There we've got 5,000 liters of pig food. And again, the price on that one should be lower than what it is in the shop, just to be price competitive with its normal size. We've got 5,000 liters of oats. We've got 5,000 liters of forage. And one more. 5,000 liters of wheat. Let's park this over here out of the way. We'll just park it over here by our big pile of trash. I mean, you'd think people could put stuff in the trash can, right? Alright, so let's jump over and I'll show you this RAR file, and basically what you need to do with it. Alright, so here we have our download folder opened up, and you'll see the RAR file, the WinRAR archive. I've got WinRAR installed on my PC, so I'll put a link in the description to that particular application. It's a safe application to download and install, but I think you could also open this in... you can't open this in Windows Explorer. If you have 7-zip, you can also open this in 7-zip. I'll go ahead and include a link to both of those applications in the description. And let's see here. Do I have 7-zip? Not have 7-zip. Let me do something here. Minimize some stuff, and let's open this in 7-zip. Now I know that you don't see my right-click menu. Let's do this. Switch this over to display. Let's do this. Now let's see if you can see right click. All right, so I'm going to open this in 7-zip. Open archive. Bring this back over here. So here is the RAR file, and you can see that there are 5 zip files. What we're going to do is we're going to highlight those, and we're just going to drag them into our downloads folder. And at that point, we're going to take these 5 zip files and we're going to put those in our mod folder. Once we do that, we're going to need to go to our mod selection screen. We're going to select the big bags that we want to activate, and at that point we will have those available in the game. Now, one thing I wish that the mod author would do in a future release of this is to compress all 5 of these into one big zip file. I mean, it won't be that big. Basically, just to take these 5 independent mods and just make them into one bundle, one zip file, so that they're not, so you don't have to go through that extra step of extracting the 5 mods from the one download file and then putting those in your mod folder. But on the flip side, having them separated out like this, you could see it as a benefit, because maybe you only want to have sheep, and you don't want to put the other 4 mods in your mod folder. Well, you don't have to. So it kind of goes both ways. So at any rate, there will be a link to this mod in the description below. This is over at modhoster.com. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please go ahead and click that like button. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Hopefully one day the pig food will be cheaper than it is right now, because right now it doesn't make much sense to buy pig food. But it's pretty handy. You can buy grass if you're short on grass, and that'll of course work also in the cow pasture. You can buy oats, you can buy forage, or you could buy wheat. So guys, until next time, happy farming.